Hi, everybody. We're the Sunshine
Stitchers.
I'm EJ.
I'm Gary.
And I'm Shelia. And we are so happy to be with you today. You'll notice that we're back to our almost old,
Semi-normal.
Semi-normal.
Normal.
And we just want to say thank you to all of our guests. Michelle Bendy Stitchy, who was with us last week. Thank you so much. That was a great time. Episode. I'm going to go through some of the comments from that episode. But we also want to take the time to thank all of our guests. When I looked at the list, because I actually kept a list each week, we had eight? Yes, we had 8 guests.
2 months.
Yes, we had 8 guests. We started out with Minnie Gray, Minnie All X's. Thank you, Minnie.
Thank you.
That was so extraordinary.
Yes, yes.
We then went to Megan May.
Yeah.
The OG.
Yes.
Yes.
Nicole, the Buckeye Stitcher.
Yeah.
2 Martini Stitcher. Married with Stitches. Hi, guys.
Hi, guys.
I'm still laughing.
And it's recording.
Oh. Look over there.
Squirrel.
I wanted to make sure. Joy-filled Stitcher Annie.
Hey, Annie.
Thank you, Annie.
Dina Half Stitch Cross Stitch.
Hey, Dina.
Yeah.
And last week, Michelle Bendy Stitchy.
Thank you, Michelle.
So thank you all so much.
Thank you so much.
We had a ball. It was a blast.
Yes.
Yes.
And maybe, sometime in the future we might, have more guests, but for now we think we just want to spend some time together.
Yeah, it was like for the last 2 months, it's been like sitting around the kitchen table talking to people at a distance.
Yeah. It's been, we are sort of sitting around the kitchen table. We are.
That is exactly what we're doing.
And you're on the table.
So we had some great comments from last week. Fernie commented that October 1st is Clementine Hunter Day in Louisiana.
Oh, wow.
Oh, wow.
Yes, October 1st.
Part of local history there.
Yes, yes.
Good.
So I'm definitely going to make sure that I'm stitching on wash day on October 1st.
Okay.
And if anybody else finds or has a chart of hers, please do join in and stitch on October 1st. And I'm going to put that in my calendar. So
which one?
Which would be which one?
Which calendar? The one that, the one that's stapled together.
Stapled together. It's in a clip.
Oh, you didn't even staple it.
So you may want to.
I'm going to bring it next week.
You know what? In the Sunshine Stitchers group, you may want to make an event for October 1st.
Oh,
so it'll
I will.
what you have to do.
Yeah. Oh, I'll do that.
That's nice. That's nice.
So many of you enjoyed our guest format over the last 8 weeks. We've had tremendous comments every single week. People enjoyed the surprise element of who is going to show up. Many of you met new Flosstubers and have been enjoying them since then. So,
and some people have been introduced to us. You know what I mean? Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We have so many new subscribers because of the other guests that.
Right. Yes.
Flosstubers.
I think we've all cross mingled, and the most struggle part for me in the last 2 months is when we do our Zooms with our local stitchers, not telling them who is going to be on that Saturday, because I'm like, I can't say.
Yeah.
And
they always ask.
Nope.
They have tried. They've been like, so we're sitting there stitching. And so,
what's going on tomorrow?
Yeah. Who will we see tomorrow? Well, I don't know.
Was this the last weekend?
And I also several people have commented about Instagram in terms of posting in Instagram. And one commenter, I felt so bad. She commented on our video that she had left something for me on Instagram. And I just want to say, and EJ knows this, EJ has been on me. I will tell you, EJ has been on me about Shelia. Have you looked at your Instagram? Have you posted what Shelia Insta? That's all. Shelia Insta.
And you can tell it went through because then you'll see about all these posts from Shelia.
Oh yeah.
Yes. She likes everything. I like comment.
And I'm good for a bit, and then I fall off the bandwagon again. So I'm not consistent. But I'm trying to get better.
Yeah.
There was a lot of appreciation for Gary's Lady Justice reveal.
Oh,
thank you.
The pattern drop.
The pattern drop.
It's now known across Flosstube world. The pattern drop.
It was not planned. I mean, I'm not that coordinated.
Oh my.
Yeah, I'm glad everyone enjoyed my conversion.
Yes, the conversion is brilliant.
I got it right here.
Yeah.
It's beautiful. It's beautiful. It's beautiful.
Well, in fact, people have been asking about the conversion, so we will. Well, why don't you read it off now?
Right. So we're going to post it.
We'll be posting it
in the drop down, so you can actually see it. And then I think you're going to post it some other places.
We're going to put it on our Sunshine Stitchers Facebook group as well.
Mm-hmm. So I'm calling this dark tones.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. Why don't you show us while you put it up when you show your whips where you put the colors?
Can you do that
instead of just?
I don't think. I have them in order of dark to light. So.
Okay. So you don't remember what it was like? Oh, this area is this.
Oh, you can tell it goes from the back of the neck forward.
Okay.
All blended together because they relate to each other, so they don't look jarring.
I was getting ready to say, I know when I look at it, I don't see the change.
Yes, she's not splotchy.
Yeah.
She looks really good.
Magnificence of her.
Yeah.
Okay.
Go ahead.
So the called for was 758, which is a darker peachy color, peachy, but nobody is. And I used 3371. And then the medium tone was 754, and I used 898. And then the lightest tone, which is the bulk of her face, was supposed to be 948, and I used 433.
So you have 3371, 898, and 433 are the skin tone DMC colors.
Right, and they're not. When you lay them next to each other, you think, well, maybe they're a little too jarring, but once you stitch them, you saw they blended in very nice. Oh my God,
it was amazing. Okay.
And then
I make sure I put it on here.
Okay.
So whenever I need it, I have it ready.
And then the hair color, because of the called for hair color, they called for 5 colors for her hair color, which was a brown, a little bit of gold in there for some reason.
Yeah.
I guess light.
So
I only
I think to go with the beads, to go with the gold beads, maybe.
I think maybe the sunlight or something. I don't.
Okay.
I kind of. I changed my hair. I wanted a black hair, so I did the base for. It was called for 3371, and I used 310. And then the next color was 898, and I used 1 strand of 310 and 1 strand of 3799.
Ooh, that's a nice one.
Yeah.
Yes.
And then the next color called for was 975, and I used 3799 by itself. And then the next color was called for 782, and I used 3799 and 1 strand of 413, so 1 strand of each. And then the final highlight color was 3852, and I used 413. So that's one way of blending from dark to light.
Yeah.
If you don't have enough,
Yeah.
you don't have colors in between.
Right.
You just do 1 and 1, and they naturally blend. It's old-time tweeting.
Yeah.
Teresa Winsler does it a lot.
Yeah.
Some of the other legacy designers used to do it all the time before over-dyed floss.
Yeah.
So it really helps. when you don't want it, because I could have done it all black and then it would have looked flat. I wanted it to have light and texture.
Yes, yes.
That's nice.
Yeah, so for those of you who are busily trying to write this down, and again, it'll be in the description box and also on our Facebook page, Sunshine Stitcher's Facebook page.
Group. Group. Because there's a page and a group.
Group.
Yes, Sunshine Stitcher's group.
Group. So the hair is 310, a blend of 310 and 37.99. 37.99 alone, 37.99 and 413 as a blend,
right?
And then 413 alone. So you can see where he's taken three colors, one, two, three colors, and mixed and matched them
to make 5.
Yes. Wow.
How long did it take you to do that, Gary? That's like beautiful.
Maybe one night on Zoom. I was just kind of playing around with it.
Mm-hmm. Nice.
Because I've got the DMC book, so I saw colors, and I'm like, I need colors. And if I used the 5 colors that they had in a row, it would have looked like she was a gray-haired woman, and I didn't want gray because I want justice. I want young justice with highlights of
shade.
Oh look, let me pull the sword away.
Right? Bop you over the head.
Good thing she didn't bring the hammer.
I know. So this, the front of my hair is getting more white as time goes on, but the rest of it's kind of salt and pepper right now. So it is interesting. Every now and then I'll sit and kind of figure out. So if I wanted to do a gray-haired person,
you could use the 3 colors and not do the blends.
Exactly. Okay.
And then maybe use the lighter 315.
Yeah. For the person.
No, sorry, 415. 415 is the lighter gray.
413.
Yeah, there's 413 as a darker gray, but if you want gray, a lighter gray would be 415.
Yeah.
So Shelia will put the 415 on the top, and then the darker bits.
The B52.
It's not 5200. Yeah, it will be.
After this filming.
Give me another year. For the viewer who was looking for orange colored fabric, somebody suggested color and cotton cantaloupe.
Oh,
yes.
So I wanted to kind of share that. Somebody had a question about your We the People fabric.
Okay. There's 2 companies that make a We the People fabric. The first company is Stitcher Fabric Flare, and it's carried by Stitcher Express. And it comes in multiple counts: Aida, linen, even weave, and multiple sizes. So that's the best place to get it because you get multiples. Primitive Hair also carries a version of We the People that they print on 32 count, on 30 count only, and it's one size, and that's it. So, you got the 2 options, and it's slightly different. One is a printed, one is I'm not sure how Fabric Flare does it, but the back side of their fabric is completely white, and only the front half has printed ink on it. So it's like laser jet printed. Pretty cool. Yeah.
Oh, wow. Okay. So as you can tell, we had quite a few comments this past week.
And link will be below for Stitcher Express.
Yeah. Let me write that down. And of course,
they've got a lot of other nice fabrics as well. That's where I get the moon fabric from and some of the other cool stuff.
Okay, there we go.
So you mean I don't have to stitch an actual moon?
No, that's why I give you such a hard time.
So Mother Moon, I could just put the other stuff around her face.
No, it would not work on Mother Moon. No.
But your other 25 projects with moons in it would work.
Oh.
So who has finishes?
I do.
You do?
Yes.
You don't. Again.
Yeah, you don't.
2 weeks in a row.
I've been a little.
Yes, let's keep the momentum going. You said what? What do you say, Gary?
Finish, EJ.
Would I finish? Okay. I finished, and we're going to insert a picture of Unconditional Love. Wow. So it's my By the Bay Unconditional Love. It's a remembrance piece for Tilly. So I finished it Saturday night. So it's finally finished. And then my friend Jennifer, she's going to finish it for me. Yeah. So I'll show you the finished product when she's done with it. Because I was like, oh no, I gotta cut a straight line. And she's like, I'll finish it for you. I'm like, yay, thank you. So because I cannot cut straight lines, even with the ruler. Cannot cut straight lines. So she's gonna do it for me. So thank you, Jennifer. And yeah, so that's my finish.
Oh, good. And it's gorgeous.
And you do have a task.
What's my task?
Magnets on how you want it attached to the board.
Oh no, she's gonna glue.
Yeah, she can glue it.
Okay, just want to make sure we're clear on that.
Yeah.
Have it in writing.
Yeah, she can glue it.
Yeah.
It's fine. So it'll be a permanent home for that piece.
Good.
Yeah. All right. So I have a finish. I finished Lady Catherine's Garden, which was a class piece. Stitching Under the Oaks, which was canceled this week, this year. This was designed by Jean Farish, and it's part of a series of 4. This is the 3rd one. For those of you who have watched before, you'll see that all 4 are following the same pattern. I finished all the cross stitching, and the center portion, which is some small 4-sided squares with a big diamond eyelet in the middle. And I'm very happy, very pleased with this. This is the first time I finished one of hers in a very timely manner and without a huge amount of drama.
See what you can get done when you're not cruising all over the place.
Yeah. Yes. And again, she released, because it was a canceled class retreat, she did a video, made a video for each specialty stitch. And having the video was awesome.
Yeah, it's really pretty.
Awesome. It's really.
Are you finishing it in like a shadow box type thing, or?
Well, I'm so hopefully in September, Jean Farish's Work of the Hands retreat in Winston-Salem will happen. And that is when she was going to release the 4th one.
Oh, okay.
So when I'm done with the 4th one, I'll decide what I'm going to do, whether I'm going to do them all in one, or just do them individually, but make sure I have them all in the same frame.
Okay.
You can hang them together.
Hang them together.
Oh yeah.
As a cluster. Yeah.
Yeah, cluster them together on the wall.
Oh,
yeah.
Pretty.
Yeah, I think so. I've got this image of what it would look like, and I'm kind of like, yeah. So very excited about that. Thank you, Jean Farrell. I'm going to post a picture in the Facebook group for this class either today or tomorrow. Okay. I held off to show it today.
And it's all pulled work, no cut work or anything.
All pulled white work meaning that it's white thread on white fabric. This is 30 count sea salt by Studio Line, and the white thread is a linen thread, and it almost looks like they took threads of this linen, the same thread that was used to make this linen.
Yeah.
The actual white thread that you use.
So has it got thick and thin slubs in the thread too?
It does.
Oh my gosh.
It does, yes. Well, I'm just using my needle.
Wow, that just went up a difficulty.
That's interesting.
A nice size eye needle, and it's perfect. Wow. I mean, it doesn't matter. It's perfect. Yeah. Ooh. And it's strong. It's a strong thread. Okay, so whips. Gary, let's see your whips.
Oh, okay. This is my Sunday whip. I stitched a little bit on the roof of the house during my Zoom on Sunday last week, because I put her down because I had to do a new start. Yeah. Because I had to start Summer Quaker, so I was like, oops, I almost forgot. So I worked a little bit on this. This is from Picture This Plus. At one time, I think their name changed it for a few minutes. icon.
So what do you need to say, Gary?
EJ got
EJ
it.
was
right.
Yeah, what she said. So that's all I got on this. I'm gonna stitch on this again tomorrow, hopefully.
That red door is awesome.
Yeah.
Is that Cupid?
No, that's the called for. I don't have it with me.
Okay, all right.
I absolutely love the white that you use for the house.
Yeah, the white is whitewash, and to me, whenever I see a house that's white, it's always going to have to be whitewashed because if you do it vertical, it looks like clapboards.
Yeah, yeah,
yeah. And then blue trim was and Jennifer and Kathy's idea, so it makes the house in the middle all patriotic.
Yeah, no, it's beautiful.
And then there's no pattern drop this time.
Yeah.
So here you go.
Do you guys what? That's beautiful. She is gorgeous.
So when we were talking about the skin tone before, you can
see the back of her neck.
Yeah, you can see how perfectly blended it is, which is very well done. And then the hair, like in here, you can kind of see some of the changes in color.
Yeah.
But it looks like real hair. I mean,
yeah.
Color tone. Yeah.
Oh, that looks beautiful.
And I love those blues and those greens on that fabric.
And that is
good.
That is Gary Green, 471.
Oh no!
Gary Green?
Yeah.
Oh, very cool.
Yeah,
that is gorgeous.
Pattern. I thought it was like a soft tone green, but it's really not.
Oh, okay.
Put it up again. Oh my gosh! No, not. Oh my gosh! Yes, yes, yes. This is it.
Probably halfway done.
And she looks like she's about to punch Gary.
No.
She's like this, Gary, why I oughta.
He's like, EJ, be nice. Oh, and last night while I was zooming and we were stitching, this word right here, justice, is right in front of her face from We the People. It was not planned. It was like, oh wow, that's pretty cool.
I love it. I love it. Oh, I love it. Beautiful, beautiful stuff.
That was my 2 whips.
Yes, yes. That was, I'm enjoying watching that one really kind of come to life.
Yes.
EJ, what are your whips?
Well, I too am stitching Lady Justice. And I'm stitching her on, I didn't say last week, Under the Sea Fabrics. It's stone washed. That's my blue.
Okay. Oh, that's sweet.
Yes. And so this is the Gary, put her up. Not you. Yeah, that's it.
It's this little piece right here.
This is the piece right there with a little bit more. See, I stitch more than Gary. You see, I stitch more than Gary? Boom, right here.
Did we start at the same time?
I'm sorry?
Did we start at the same time?
We're not going to talk about that. I'm just going to make sure that it's finished. So, yeah. So, this is my progress.
In EJ's defense, she had to finish Unconditional Love.
That's
right.
It was a big leap.
It was a big leap. And you know what? If I finished it earlier, I would have been in the same place as Gary. I truly believe that.
Yes.
I see the look. And it's like, look at this bag, guys. Come on now.
Look over there.
Look at this bag and my stitching. And this is crazy. All right, that's it for me.
That's your okay.
All right.
That's my whip.
I have 2 whips. So last week when I was saying I wasn't sure what I was going to stitch, Gary suggested that I put out Ladies' Night.
Yes.
And I'm working on she's almost done. She doesn't have her corset strings. Did you put in your corset strings? Is yours done?
Yeah, mine is completely done.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, because I stitched mine on individual.
Yours is separate.
And you were doing yours last
together.
because you were waiting for the finish.
Yeah, because I'm going to be putting Q-snaps on top.
Yeah.
And this is one of the ladies over the cauldron.
Oh, that's a big part. Yeah.
Yes, and when I picked it up this week, I was just finishing this row of stars. I think I had to do the top, skip that very last top piece in the row. So I did everything above that this week.
Okay.
So
what is that fabric, by the way? That's gorge.
that is,
it's all on the back.
yes, that is Silk Weaver Wexford linen 32 count.
Okay, so it's called
What's the name of the color?
Wexford linen.
Wexford linen.
Oh, so Wexford linen is not the type of linen. It's just the color of it.
I think it's just Wexford.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Got it. Okay, that's pretty.
Yeah, I mean they do a lot of solo dyes, so it may be a solo dye
be
as well.
Yeah, and the threads I'm using is all kinds of substitutions. I mean, there's substitutions all over the place. So.
What S stands for, right?
S stands for substitution. And the second whip. Did I move
No,
that?
you're good.
Okay.
You're good.
Second whip is ink circles, green damsel.
Nice.
Yes,
Nice.
So one of the challenges of stitching something, at least for Shelia, of stitching something over a long period of time under different conditions, somehow, I'm almost done with this side. This side is almost done. But I'm also off a stitch. So when I got into this little section right in here, I was off 2 threads. So I squeezed in the other side of this is squeezed in there.
So are you gonna make the same mistake on all 4 sides, or are you just gonna?
That one's just going to look a little strange.
That's perfectly fine.
I didn't even notice it.
Yeah. What is this orange line on the side?
That's the thread she's using.
Oh, that's the thread I'm using right now. The Trick or
Treat.
Dinky Dyes. Yeah. So so I'm filling, that's actually the last color in most of this. And then I have this little part to fill in, and then I'll go back and work then the rest on the rest of it. Nice. So this is a combination. This is a 32 count even weave in belt. And I'm using Needle Necessities 1421 and 198. And Dinky Dyes, as we said, Trick or Treat. Beautiful. Yeah, I'm enjoying it.
I love the greens.
Yeah, I was quite disconcerted when I realized I had that problem when I was working on it last night. But I said, you know what, we're just gonna get her in there. Yeah. I wanted that element there, not skip it. I really wanted it there, and I actually, it's in there. So, can you see it? Can you tell it?
No.
Not really,
No,
right?
it doesn't. Yeah, you can't see it.
Yeah.
It's not glaring or.
No, see it.
No, even when you point it out, you can't. It doesn't.
Oh, good. I'm getting so.
I don't have my glasses on either, but that's great.
I'm getting good at fudging. That's all I have to say. All righty. So who has, anybody start anything new?
I did, of course.
Of course. Okay, Gary. New. Of course. Start.
I started Summer Quaker.
Wow. Are those birds?
Yes.
Look really cute. I like that.
So now, because of the SAL, I got to stitch on it the first day. So now I have to wait till someone in the Garron group finishes it. Oh. So that'll give me some time to work on other things.
Is Amy stitching it?
Yes.
Oh, Amy is
stitching it? Oh, we already know.
You don't have to wait long.
Yeah.
Just wait for a couple of weeks and yeah.
But I really enjoy watching the updated photos of the winter and the autumn and the spring all pop up in the page. So keep posting your updates. I'm enjoying the show.
So everybody who's still stitching on autumn, don't worry. Shelia is too. And I'm still.
Oh, wait a minute. EJ has fewer than. I have summer. I didn't start winter yet.
Yeah.
Yeah. So don't you worry. You'll never be last.
On the bottom, all the alphabet are done in Algerian islets.
Ooh.
So now Shelia's. So that's not too bad. I mean, they have a little stitch guide in there.
Yeah.
100. Those are pretty easy. You just pull your tension right.
Yeah.
And after doing 26 letters,
you'll be good.
You'll be good
at the end.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's so pretty though.
Yeah.
Very nice.
I love the bees in the middle. That's why the bag had bees in it.
Mm.
And then my other start is a friend of mine loaned me the pattern because it was a kit and it's not released. So it was one from one of the club pits. It's First Winds of Autumn from Blackbird Design. It's a berry. So that's why it's in plastic, because I have to keep it protected. So this is the start of the bird. It's on 32 count cottage stone from Color and Cotton.
Wow.
Nice.
It's pretty. It's going to be a monstrous berry, but I love it.
That looks really good.
Like and the brown color is molasses.
Ooh.
It's really pretty.
What's brown?
The middle.
Molasses, the bird.
The bird.
I thought the bird was black.
No, it's
see?
Like molasses.
Black bird.
It's a variegation.
Yeah, it's really pretty.
It goes, but it's a wonderful, molasses would be great for those who are looking for skin tone and hair. Well, that molasses would be great.
Actually, if you are working on a pattern that has overdyed floss and they have one skin tone, there's a couple of really nice ones. When I was playing in my threads, I said, "Ooh, that one's a good one. That's a good one." Once you open up,
oh my God, I'm ridiculous.
Of what you can change things to, you're like, oh.
Yeah. Maybe that's something that we can do. Take a look at some of the threads and identify those that might be nice skin tone or hair conversions. Because people are asking, and it's hard. Okay. EJ, did you have a new start?
No.
Okay, neither did I. I was very focused this week.
Me too. Laser focus, if you will.
All right. EJ, do you have any haul?
Yes, I have haul. This is Gary's gonna insert a picture. Okay. It's called
Okay.
It's called A Lady Named Ella. And it's from Brittany from Ingleside Imaginarium. She is still doing the where you can purchase the chart through like donating, and she has different charities you can donate to, and you can email her your receipt, and then she'll email you the pattern.
If you send us that information, we'll put it.
Yes.
Whatever link they need to click on and blah blah blah.
I will do that. I will do that. So she's beautiful. I can't wait to start stitching her. She's gorgeous.
Okay,
gorgeous.
Good. Excellent. I don't have any haul, but I have stitchy kindness, lots of stitchy kindness. So we received a surprise stitchy kindness from Trish in Texas with this lovely card. Handmade.
Ooh.
With a wonderful, wonderful words in it. Thank you so much, Trish. And we appreciate that you share and appreciate our joy in stitching. Thank you. Yeah.
Thank you so much.
So Gary and I opened ours. Here's EJ's.
And I'm gonna wait till I get it.
Yes.
My name is upside down.
Aren't we particular?
Well, if you're here, you would hold it yourself.
There you go.
Thank you, Trish. Thank you, Trish.
So in my package, I can hold mine the right side up. Got this wonderful stitch font Stitch fob. Scissors fob or pull.
Ooh, very sparkly.
Very sparkly. I love it.
Nice.
I love it. It's gorgeous. And 2 charts. Rosewood Manor, which we all know is one of my favorites. This one is just peachy.
Ooh, that's really
and
pretty.
I really like it.
It looks like it's got a bunch of borders you could use for other things.
Yes.
Yes. Yes.
That's nice.
And some Quaker in there and lots of variegated floss. Yes. I love that. And this one, T.A. Smith Designs.
Okay.
It's called Pretty Little Square.
Number 3.
Oh, that's nice.
And
are those specialty stitches?
It's got
like
some Smyrna crosses in there. Yes.
Nice.
Really, yes. Very nice.
And I like the round thing. I don't know what they call the round thing.
It's either a pin cushion or something you can use as a scissor fob.
Scissor fob or
scissor fob. Yeah.
I think I like the round thing, the pin cushion. I see that in your room, in your stitching salon.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, and you could finish that in like a little tray.
Yes, it could.
Nice. Yeah. Oh, that's lovely.
And one of our local stitchers, she had contacted me. We talked, and she had purchased some Mountain Air Earth and Sky 32 count.
Mm-hmm.
And then when she got it, she realized it just wasn't
for her.
For her.
Okay.
For her stitching. And she knows that blue is my favorite color, so she says, I knew you were a blue girl. Mm-hmm. So she sent it to me. So thank you, Diane.
I love it. That's really pretty.
Put to some very excellent use. For sure. And so that's my stitching kindness. Gary.
Mine.
Or Ronnie. Gary.
No. Hi. This is my stitching kindness from Trish. Sorry.
This is from Shelia.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I got him all distracted.
Yeah.
I'm good at that.
This is for me. Thank you so much.
It's like a little caddy for your scissors and pens.
Yeah.
Nice.
Workspace, so you can stick stuff in there.
Stick your scissors in there.
And yeah, you can even put like a corner thingy in there.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
And this is Shelia. I don't know what is it, but this is Shelia.
Open doors with it, and you punch buttons on the ATM.
I don't put my finger here for
exactly. Exactly. You can use it. I've bought one for myself and really liked it, so I bought for EJ, Gary, and Ronnie because you can use it for elevators. Like when you go to doctor's offices and you have to go up in an elevator, you can use it for that. You can use it when you have to get gas, the gas pump. You can hit that to hit the buttons and the things.
Okay.
So it's it's made of brass, and it's an American company.
It's
nice.
Former soldier.
Yeah.
So it's veteran-owned
business. Yeah. So it's off all the boxes.
You know how veteran-owned businesses we really try.
Close to your heart.
Yeah.
Close to your heart.
And so here's mine, and it's straight. Look, I put it around my neck.
Green, Gary.
He needs a name tag. Hello, my name is Gary.
And so she got me this steampunk sparrow.
Ooh.
That's Sam Sarah.
I saw that. Gorgeous.
Yes.
Oh, nice.
Color.
Yes, I love that.
And then the top piece that you finish it with.
Oh.
Ooh.
Yeah, so this is going to be really cute.
Oh, dang, there it goes. Yeah.
That's awesome. And
that looks good.
My fascination with Frankenstein, who's one I didn't have. Isn't he cool? He's like the young Frankenstein.
Does he have an eye patch or just one eye bigger than the other?
He's just got one eye bigger than the other. He might have been in a fight.
That's an Amy Brooken design.
Yeah, she's really cool. And then this one.
Frank and Sally. It's Frank and Sally's skull. So yeah, she's got a bow in her hair.
Oh, it's a Sally skull.
Yeah, this one has a bow.
Oh.
Yeah, no. So let's do it this way.
Oh, you know me, my eyes go to the green.
Yeah. So this one and this one have bows on their skull.
Oh, okay, they're really big patterns too.
Yeah, nice size. You can see. Oh, sorry.
No, you can't see anything. You couldn't see anything.
Okay.
All right. And then the scissor fob it's like a ghost, a goblin. That's kind of funny. Kind of cool. It's really cool.
How cute. Or a bird, maybe?
Yeah, a bird to go with the sparrow.
Oh, I was thinking to go with the Frankenstein, his pet. His pet bat.
You go with both of them.
Thank you, Trish. Thank you so much.
It's definitely not a bat.
Thank you, Sheila.
Trying to keep everybody healthy.
I feel safe.
Yeah.
Yes.
And then I have more.
Oh, good.
Yeah. So, I got this lovely card from Tina.
Oh, how sweet. Love a paisley.
This was the fabric she was talking about. It's called Banshee.
Ooh.
And I do have, this kind of looks like the cat's fabric too, doesn't it? Isn't it weird how some of Stephanie's colors kind of blend in?
Yeah.
And they're related.
Gradations of the same.
And so I've got a perfect project for this.
Oh, excellent.
A future stitch along.
Oh.
I'll tell you later.
Uh-oh.
And then she threw in another beautiful color. She calls it Gary Green. It's pickle from Picture This Plus.
Oh, yeah.
And this is the only pickle that Gary does. I do not eat pickles.
No. I love these pickles.
I'll stitch all pickle.
Yes.
This is a 36 count. So I've got plenty of little berries and stuff. This will be
definitely. Pretty.
So, thank you so much, Dina. I even love the cord.
I know he's kept the cord.
I mean, that's finishing cord. There's got to be something I can glue this on to.
All righty. Announcements. So last week we skipped our announcement about our cruise.
Wow, that was loud.
Yeah. Which we will be taking July 11th through the 18th.
2021.
That's right. And the rate things are going.
That's 2020 is a do-over.
Yeah, definite do-over. We are sailing on the Norwegian Breakaway, leaving and returning to the port of Miami, Florida. 7 days in the Western Caribbean. There are 2 sea days, one in the front and one in the back, and those are stitching days.
Okay.
And then we have port days in the middle where folks can get off the ship, go see the sights, or go play on the private island, Norwegian, which is a newer of the cruise ship private islands. And folks that I know who have visited this one say it is absolutely the most fun.
Yeah.
They've thoroughly enjoyed it.
Yeah, Ronnie and I are looking forward to go visit the pyramid in Mexico.
Yes.
So
yeah.
That's going to be fun.
Yeah.
I think if I read it right,
Mm-hmm.
you get off the boat, you get on a plane, fly there,
Mm-hmm.
and then you're there for like 4 hours, and then you fly back. So, or 2 hours. So it's like a 4-hour excursion. So I'm like a boat, a plane, and a pyramid. I'm in.
The adventurers.
I need to get one of those hats to go with my khaki shorts.
Oh, yeah. As a look.
Was it Indiana Jones hat?
Oh, that's what you want.
Yeah. The hat is unfortunate, though. That hat? Oh, no. Yeah, no.
Okay.
We'll talk later.
Yes. Are at all interested, and we hope you are, in joining us. And we've got quite a few people who are going. Some are first-time cruisers. Several are repeat cruisers. Please contact
Lisette.
Thank you.
Lisette Lisa Mendez.
No.
The information is attached and at the end.
Yes. At Norwegian Cruise Line.
Are we pinning it?
Yes, we'll pin it. To reserve your cabin, there, as you can imagine, across all the cruise lines right now, there are tremendous deals. available, so please take advantage.
And they just extended a deal. I just got an email saying that they extended some sort of deal.
Yeah, balcony upgrade. If you reserve an ocean view, they will upgrade you to a balcony, which is nice.
I've already got a balcony.
Yeah, it's pretty nice. So yes, please take a look at that if you are at all interested. Put down a deposit. And we hope to, it's a no frills cruise, no class. Yeah, so just bring
you bring your stitching, bring your scissors, bring your stuff.
Yeah,
we'll just get together and stitch.
And battery operated lighting.
Yes.
So yes, so we're very excited about it. Gary, do you have any announcements?
Yes, I do. Tomorrow, the invoices drop on the 28th. So hopefully PayPal won't mess up and drop them today. I never know what's going to happen.
I know.
So they'll go on the 28th, and everyone has until the latest time is the 2nd by noon, and then they're canceled, and then the spot's given to someone else.
Okay.
And
that's what is that for?
That's the Bag of the Month and the Grime Guard of the Month Club.
Okay.
And then also, please do not post any pictures of those club pieces until after till the 5th. So we want to give everyone enough time. So if you paid on the 28th, you should have it by the 5th.
Okay.
And that's why we picked that date, because we kind of saw when people were getting it.
Yes.
So.
Yeah.
And if you paid on the 2nd, you may or may not get it by the 5th.
Yeah.
So it's the gamble.
That's right. And especially if there's a holiday. The 4th is a holiday. So that might delay receipt for some people.
So pay as soon as possible then.
If you pay tomorrow, it'll be in the post office Monday morning.
Yeah, hopefully we'll get it.
Yeah.
And the reason you did that is because people were posting.
People like surprises. It's a mystery. It's a mystery bag and Grime Guard. So we want to keep the mystery as long as we can. Yeah. But we didn't want to go too far than the 5th, because then it's like you forgot you got it.
Well, and it was fun last month because on the 5th it was like, boom.
Yeah.
Way to bags.
The Garon Totem Bags Facebook group just.
Yeah, and we really enjoy to see what project you're planning on putting in the bag.
Yes.
Like look at EJ and the Lady Justice. It's kind of like I didn't think of that bag with that. Kind of like pairing my stuff.
It's like it gets in here and it stays.
And I'm still working on the website. We're getting closer. I'm not going to put a date out because I'm not sure yet. And when things get closer, we'll put a lot of information out.
Yeah. Yes. EJ, do you have any announcements?
Oh, yes. The Representation Matters Sal is going nice and strong. Just hashtag it and then follow the hashtag. You see beautiful pictures, beautiful conversions, beautiful, not even conversions, but beautiful charts that you can stitch. Lindy Stitches, Stephanie, she's doing a free Sal. You just have to go and sign up for her newsletter. Sign up for this newsletter, and then she email you the parts. I believe it's a 3-parter. So So, and she said it's a quick stitch, so nothing too extenuous. Is that what I want to say? Nothing too mind-boggling. But so Representation Matters Sal, and Diversity and Inclusion Sal. Those are the hashtags. And Lindy Stitches is doing a Sal, not a Sal. She's doing a pattern.
A new pattern?
Creating a chart? A new chart?
Yeah, that's what she's doing. That's what, if you sign up for her newsletter, you can get the pieces.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay. Okay.
What did you guys say?
We thought it was 2 charts. We thought there was a stitch along chart you sign up for, and then we thought maybe there was a new release coming of something else.
Oh no! I mean, not that I know if there are any new releases, but this was the same thing I was talking about. Just
you had me like, ooh.
Very nice.
So lots of good stuff happening. So just continue, and I can't wait to see all the finishes.
And just have fun playing around with skin tone. I mean, it's.
Oh yeah.
It's just like when we were kids and we had a coloring book. To stay in the lines. If you need to.
If you want to. But yeah, I love that. I love it.
I really create my own lines. When I run out of the lines,
that's why I said that.
So good stuff. Good stuff.
Good stuff. All right. So plans, Gary. What are your plans for this week?
Oh boy, do I have plans? Plan is to finish Lady Justice as much as possible.
He's probably, yeah, he's.
And let's see, probably stitch on this guy right here some. Last night I did like one length of thread, so. And then definitely tomorrow the the sound.
This is your
firework lane sound.
Yes.
And tomorrow I think I want to stitch grass.
Yes.
Because I'm bored with it.
Yeah. And I haven't even done that much.
I know. I want to.
Yeah.
I'm so
bury it
right
up.
now. I'm so into the Lady Justice that I can't focus on anything else.
It's hard.
Nothing else is holding my attention. So.
Yeah, it's hard.
Yes.
EJ, what are your plans for this week?
My plan is to work on the light blue part, the sash, the light blue part. That comes over here. And then maybe, hopefully, start on the green dress that's over here.
Okay, cool.
Well, what stitch count do you have? Are you stitching on, Gary?
I have 28 count.
What is mine? I think mine look big.
What's yours? 32?
Mine is 32. Yeah. It looks big. Well, to me anyway.
I don't know.
So that's what I'm working on. I'm going to be working on this part of the sash, and then maybe starting on the green dress.
Okay.
I think I want to work down and then work up to do her face
last.
Okay.
Right.
I just got to get the Kreinik and the beads.
Yeah. Well, I am going to work tomorrow some more on Green Damsel. She didn't get that much attention yesterday. I had kind of an off stitchy day yesterday. So I'd like to at least finish that side so that the next time I pick her up, I'll be working on the other side.
Okay.
But the first week and a half of every month, I work on 2 letters of my sampler book by Erica Michaels. So this month I'll be working on, is it G and H? Did I do F?
Yep.
G and H.
Yeah, Gary.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. G and H.
Gary Hovatter.
Not that the name's not out there all over the place, because I'm not creative by creating names. I have one given name. It's everywhere.
So I'm really looking forward to that. Love working those pages. And then, and I'm sure that will take me into next week. Between the two. And I might sneak something else in between tomorrow and the 1st.
Oh, that's right. I keep thinking July is next month. It's like next week. Okay, so
Wednesday.
this has to be done by the 4th.
4th, yes.
And because after that, July, I have to restart Snow Queen.
Oh, okay.
Because I have this awesome. I gotta go get it.
Okay. All right.
I'm trying. I'm gonna whatever I can fit this in, I'll do. But then I think I wanna start a couple of more things. I don't know.
So
we'll see. Maybe a day of stitching on each one.
Okay.
Right now, I have Snow Queen started on the same fabric that Winter Quaker is on, but it's a crystal. I'm not too crazy about the crystal, and it's a little light. But I got this fabric some time ago, Starry Night. It's a crosswing fabric, and it's dark blue.
Oh.
Yes, I can see it.
That's thing.
Can you see it?
On this side. Yes.
Nice. That's good. That's good.
Because I saw someone had finished theirs and they did it on a really dark blue, and I got like super inspired. I was like, oh, gotta be doing refill.
Yeah, look at all the little splotches.
Yeah, it's called Starry Night.
Yeah, look at that.
Is that opalescent?
No.
Oh.
But no, it's hand painted.
Yeah.
Nice.
Look at that.
So I just had to share that, and it's a 28 count. So
good choice. Is that a fat half?
It's a 27 by 36.
Yeah.
And so I like stitching the mirrors on 28 when they're full of beads, because some of the jewels and the beads, they get kind of crowded when they're on the 32. So 28 they really like.
Very good.
Really nice.
And
so I had to get that.
Yeah, no, that's good.
That's good. That's a good, yeah.
Do Christmas in July. July is when I stitch all of my ornaments for my family for Christmas. I don't finish them. I stitch them in July. And I'm using the JBW ornament book that came out this year at Market. I was looking at it. So, of course, yesterday I had the same kind of like, oh, wait, July 1st is next week. I got to start looking at these ornaments. So I took out the little book and I looked at it and realized it's stitched. Well, you can stitch it over two, but the models were all done one over one
on
28 count.
Oh, you do it on 28 count Lugana, and it's perfect.
That's Lugana. Really that's nice. What I'm going to do.
Yeah.
But the models were all done on white with red. I'm not so sure I want to do that. I think I want to switch off between red and green Lugana and white, red, and green. Not that green.
That green right there on that thread.
Christmas green.
This is Christmas.
Why don't you find a 25 count?
No. 28 counts perfect.
28 count.
Over one. It lays nice.
Yeah, and the size.
Because the ornaments aren't that big. There's not a lot of stitching.
Yeah, it's the size thing. And they're not that big. It'll be fun to.
So it's okay. Like 28 count over one, I'd be like, my eyes would be crossed.
No, it's not bad at all.
Not on even weave.
I just did a whole bunch of. Remember for my book.
Yeah.
The names of each stitch. I'm using 32 count fabric, so I'm doing one on 32 count every month.
Yeah. So she's practicing.
28 count feel wonderful. So that I'm very looking for. And of course, I looked in my stash and I have no red and green even weave Lugana 28 count. So I'm on a search for that.
Oh, you want to do it on the colored fabric?
I would like to. If not, I'll go to.
There's Phoenix from Picture This Plus. That's red.
Color and Cotton has a nice red.
Yeah. I didn't want to have to buy.
Okay.
But anyway.
I think I have a piece of Phoenix if you want.
I'll take a look.
I'll show it to you later.
Yeah. Okay. I just wanted a basic red, nothing fancy. Because they're going to stick on trees, so anyway. Okay. So those are my plans and EJ's plans and Gary's plans. We all got plans.
Plans inside of plans.
Plans after the plans after the plans. All right. I think. Do you have anything? I think so. Do you have anything else, EJ?
Nope, nothing else.
Gary, do you have anything else?
Nope.
Well, I think we've said it all.
And don't forget, no matter where you are, the sun is always shining when we're.
Bye.
When we're all stitching.
We're all stitching.
When you're stitching.
When
you're stitching.
When we're all.
No, when you're stitching.
When you're stitching.
Yeah.
When you.
No, when you're.
When you.
I'm always
stitching.
You. I'm always stitching. Are you?
Yes.
All right.
Bye.
Bye. Or not.
Or the sun is always shining when you're stitching.
When I'm near. Oh, here.
The sun is always shining when Gary's near.
I'm so glad this is recorded.